I'm gonna ask you. You have beautiful teeth, and I know you're a fighter.
Right.
Are they real? Are they dentures? How do you take care of your teeth?
I just take them out and then I fight and I put them back in.
I knew it.
I mean, 'cause it always
They
seems-
are real.
Well, let me jump into this because, I mean, I've been kicked in the crouch a couple times. You know, we might get some blue balls here and there. Do women feel that same effect?
I get kicked all the time and the guys don't. But it's the guys that kick me, I get kicked up top, I get kicked below, I get kneed.
And does it hurt?
And they're like, oh, it's okay, you're a girl.
No,
Like,
but does it hurt?
yeah.
Yes, it does. Okay,
Damn
people,
straight it
do not
hurts.
kick the vaginas.
But I
the
lo-
vaginas are no kicking zones.
But I
okay,
lo-
it's very simple.
But I love that you're actually fighting men. I mean, a lot of the times we're always having this debate about, wow, we should keep two different sanctions, two different genders separated. And you encourage this at Undisputed Fighting Academy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a mixed crowd. The women generally are a little tougher.
Ooh,
not true.
okay. I mean,
No, it goes by skill, but I mean, we have some tough females in there, and a lot of the time the classes will be a lot of guys, and so we all exchange partners. We go around and we try out, new people so we can get used to that.
I like that.
Are guys biters and girls kickers? Because all my brothers, they used to just bite, and we never know how to fight. And the only reason I'm asking this is it seems like a lot of men, we love our fighting. We love UFC. We love Bellator.
Well,
but
Mike
I don't
Tyson
even-
likes to bite.
But I,
That's the only fighter I know.
But I don't.
Is he the only biter you know? That and Chris Collins' brothers?
But did you have any siblings growing up? Did you have any brothers?
I had an older sister.
Older
and
sister.
I wanted to fight her all the time, and she just would not fight me.
No?
But
So
how
I
did
had to
the-
venture out in the world and find someone who would.
But how
She's
did-
helping you in your path. She's like, channel your anger
She's like,
somewhere
"Oh,
else.
sweet, over it."
Please go over.
Yeah, right. And so, how did this whole desire to want to actually get into kickboxing started? Because there's this. Obviously, there's a huge stereotype in the fighting community. It's like, why would a woman even want to be a part of this community? We don't want to see a beautiful kitty damage her face, get her teeth knocked out, break a leg. So what made you want to get into this fighting community?
Okay, first of all, I also don't want to get my teeth knocked in
Yeah.
or break a leg.
Right.
But I just something in me. I've always been a little scrapper, and so maybe it's from being smaller, or I'm not sure what it
Well-
was, but it brings me some sort of joy.
Well, it
Like-
seemed
I
like
love
you
it.
were talking
I love
about
it.
your older sister, and it started there in the bedroom. And how did this tenacity all just
That
begin?
sounds so weird.
What?
Where are you going with
Well,
this?
well, she was saying
okay,
that she
so when
always
you
used
were a child and you would want to fight your sister in any
Well-
of the rooms in the house, I was like, Chris,
Well, I can-
what kind of weird fantasies? He's talking about
Hey.
condoms this morning.
That's true.
child
I'm all
play.
over the
I don't know
Hey,
what's going on
this
here.
is the Marissa. This is the best
Did
protection.
your parents did they support your decision to go into professional fighting?
They support my decisions.
Okay.
And I think I'm a little bit of a wild child, so there was just like,
They weren't
what
surprised.
does she want next?
Right.
I'd be like, hey, I'm jumping out of an airplane today, or I'm diving with sharks today. And they're like, okay, cool.
See, that's
Yeah.
something
That's
I would
cool.
never
That's
do. Would
cool.
you ever skydive,
Yes.
Marissa?
I haven't yet, and I want to.
Would you ever box? Because
Yeah,
I would never.
I
box.
actually wanted to be a professional boxer. I was actually very good. I had quick, fast hands because I used to beat up my brothers. They would fight back, so I had to keep them
Yeah,
keep them
right.
in their place.
That
But yeah, and honestly, I was doing really good, and I was about to go to my first amateur boxing. And my trainer was like, "Great, you're really, really good, but you're a little head shy, so I'm gonna go ahead and break your nose." And I was like, "Whoa!
Break your nose?
Whoa, 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 whoa!" He's like, "Well, once you break your nose once, then you're not afraid of your nose being broken again." I was like, "But that's why I fight, to not break my nose."
I feel like that's bad coaching.
Well, I think it was, and I stopped at that moment. I was like, "I'm just gonna do something else, Pilates."
Well-
So I moved to Pilates.
Well, what's the first practice that you do, Kitty, with your trainees over at Undisputed Fighting Academy? What's the first lessons
Do
that
you
you would
break
like to
their
implement?
nose? Is it the
Yeah,
first
you
thing you do?
First thing you do,
Break
nose
your
break.
Yeah.
Nose break. And you got to stick out a little bit of the knuckle out to just
It's
make
like,
sure you get
it's
a
like
really
when
good
the old
loading.
parents used to teach people to swim their kids, like just throw them in the water. You don't
Yeah.
need lessons, just go. You don't need it.
Just
Your
stand
nose?
over them. What's up, party people?
Yeah, what's good, party people? Just get your ass whooped.
So tell us, as a coach, like how do you get people ready to enter this world?
It's kind of funny, and it doesn't sound that interesting, but footwork, head movement, don't get punched.
Don't get punched. That's what
Well, I
I
think
thought. I
that's a
wish you
big
were my
thing,
coach. I'd still be there.
But it's really funny that you say, he said punch you in the face. when you see someone get punched for the first time, it's like the first time they understood who they were as a person. It's true. It's like, do you remember the first time you got punched? You're like, whoa. It's like, how are you going to react to that?
Or like you're getting put on the spot on a level, or at least you feel like that with your whole body. I bet your whole body sort of breaks
Has your
down.
nose ever been broken?
Not broken.
Just bloodied?
Bloodied.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to get hit, so
That's why
so
you win.
I train so that I don't get hit. I think that's why we train every day.
I needed you as a trainer. Oh
See,
my
this
God.